Good morning, my name is Emelia Kaiser and I'm from Atlanta. Thank you, Commissioner McDonald, for taking the initiative to go to Germany and explore some other ways of doing things. I'm a recent graduate of Georgia State. I worked all through college and I was lucky enough to find a second job when I graduated, and now I work 2 jobs. And a lot of my friends, my peers who I graduated with, have not been so lucky in finding work. And so I speak for myself and for a lot of other students when I say that it's really hard to make ends meet when we continue to see our utility rates rise. And you know, that being said, I don't think that I need, you know, a fancy degree from Georgia Tech, you know, or a long resume to be able to say that it's pretty clear that Georgia Power is kind of dropping the ball with this project, that maybe it's not such a good idea. You know, it looks like we're 7 months behind schedule. Our plan only goes 6 months ahead. PSC staff has recommended that Georgia Power develop delay scenarios for 24, 36, and 48 months. We're already, you know, about $1 billion over budget, and if the, you know, project is delayed any further, if this, you know, budget continues to increase, then it's clear that it's not going to be a better financial alternative than other sources of power for Georgia, you know, Georgia Power customers. So I know that all of you are doing your best to try and make sure that our rates are as low as possible, and that, you know, at the outset that Georgia Power made this project look really good, but part of how they did that was by, you know, inflating the projected cost of natural gas. You know, by not considering other cost projections. They just took the highest one for their, you know, projections, and so what I think that they did is painted an unfair picture of the comparison of costs between nuclear and natural gas that made nuclear look cheaper. And so I think that right now it's pretty clear that nuclear is not a cheaper option, and that there's still time for us to, you know, to go back on this. And I think that we should stop Plant Vogtle. And I also believe that because it is a dangerous form of energy, we're taking on risks that we shouldn't be taking on. And they obviously aren't doing a very good job in creating quality, safe parts right now. They're in litigation with their, you know, subcontractors. The whole thing is just a big mess, and I don't think, you know, I don't think it's very hard to see that, and I think that a lot of Georgia citizens and ratepayers are losing faith in this project. So I'm here to ask you to put QUIP to a referendum, or just stop it altogether. Not to approve the construction costs of Vogtle for the last 6 months or going into the future, because it seems pretty clear that they're not prudent and they're not necessary, and we ought to be investing in other forms of energy. So thank you very much for listening today.